All right, so what was that you were saying?
Ridley said he doesn't like the music on AKPF, and I think it's a reflection of Ridley is like the link between the new generation of artists and the old generation of artists. I mean, he has the new technology, but he's coming at it from a more newsy approach for like the new generation of artists with like AKPF #1, Aqua Teen Hunger Force, and South Park. It's all a little different. That's probably why he doesn't like the music.
So do you like the Ridley jingles?
I think they're great. They're very catchy. But, I mean, I have the AKPF songs in my head sometimes after I make the episodes. And I think they're great. I've tried to use a large span of music. Like, for instance, in episode 10, there's going to be metal for the first time in the introduction. The first minute and 50 of the show is almost always the opening music. Except for the second episode, it was a little different. But, yeah, it's usually like a different type of music. I've had classical, I've had a lot of reggae, some funk, some hip-hop, and Russian punk music recently. So there's really been a span. But I had an older generation in mind when I was making the program. Like, I wanted it to be something that the generation that watches TV could see, and it would be a link between the television and the internet. Which I think to a large extent Ridley is too, a link between television and internet.
So what's your favorite Ridley jingle?
I really like the song he made about driving in circles around Central Keene. But that's not so much a jingle. That's kind of is a jingle for Free Keene, I guess. But the ones that stick out in my head the most are notfatanymore.com. And
how does that one go?
Not fat anymore.com. That's a classic. That one's from a few years ago. I don't know if that site's even still active.
What about the mail to jail jingle that he does?
mail-to-jail.com. Something that rhymes with Tom. That's a good one. I've always thought mail to jail should have just been mail to jail without dashes to begin with. I guess you can get through either way now, but
yes,
that's an advantage.
What about the tally.tv jingle? Do you remember that one?
The tally.tv jingle, though. I don't remember it.
Tally.tv, he is braver than me.
That is a good one. I don't remember it. I don't think